Hey guys! Okay, so I'm here with a weekly check-in number 13. I was on the wrong page here. Okay, so let's get into this because I'm drinking my pre-workout and I need to get my workout in right away. I didn't do a workout on my lunch break because I had a nap, which is kind of disappointing because this is the first nap that I've had on my lunch break in 3 months, basically since I started this journey. So yeah, it's kind of disappointing that I actually napped instead of working out, but I don't know, I was just really tired and I don't know why, because I had a decent sleep last night. I don't know, I was just feeling a nap. I think maybe also the weather, all I wanted to do was like curl up in blankets because it's so cold, but yeah, that's what I did on my lunch break, so I still need to get in my workout tonight. And I was also trying to hold off on filming this because, as you can hear, my heater is on. Usually it is during these videos, but I was trying to hold out so that the heater wasn't on, but because it's so cold, and when I say cold, I mean, I'm pretty sure we're at like minus 48 degrees right now, and that's Celsius, so it's cold. And the way I have my heat set up, my heater will stay on and running to maintain whatever temperature I have it set at. So I don't even know what it's set at, but my heater has been going for about 45 minutes now, just because it's trying to keep up with the temperature I want it to be, just because it's so freaking cold out. Like, it's just ridiculous, and it's been like that all weekend long. I think yesterday we were minus 48, and this is with the wind chill, so it was probably, I think, like minus 26, and then with the wind chill it was minus 45 on Saturday, and then yesterday was like minus 30 and minus 48 with the wind chill. Same thing today, minus 48 with the wind chill. So it's cold, you can get frostbite within minutes of being outside, so it's just, yeah, I've definitely been staying in. That's a lie because I went out on the weekend. Never mind. But yeah, that's why my heater is constantly going. And yeah, I rambled enough about that. I gotta drink this pre-workout and update you guys. Okay, let's get into workouts for the last week. I was able to get in a workout every single day last week. And yesterday I completed the first week of MBFA, which is Muscle Burns Fat Advanced. So as you guys know, I had previously done 2 rounds of MBF, which is just muscle burns fat, and then MBFA is the advanced program. And so I have been doing that for the last week. As of the last update that I gave you, update number 12, that's when I had started the advanced program, and it's been going good so far. It's definitely been a challenge. I have had to take several breaks during my workouts, but it's been going good. It's definitely challenging, which is what I needed, because in MBF, the whole reason I moved on to the advanced version, not only because that's what you're supposed to do, you're supposed to go from MBF to MBFA because that's how the programs were made to lead into each other. But I felt like the first round I did MBF, I felt like I needed to do another round because I was modifying and my form needed work. So I wanted to make sure that I got MBF down pat before I moved on to the advanced version. So that's why I did 2 rounds of MBF. And then on the second round of MBF, I wasn't modifying. Well, there's a couple that I was still modifying, but I needed to move on, because if I didn't move on, then every other move would have been too easy. So when the moves are too easy, you need to up your weights. And unfortunately, I couldn't do that because I only have up to a certain amount of weights. And like I've mentioned before, I'm not paying $1 million freaking dollars for a couple of extra weights, because on Facebook Marketplace, Kijiji, it's ridiculous what people are charging for them. So I'm still trying to keep an eye on excuse me, the stores around me to see if they get any in stock, but I haven't been able to come across any yet. So that's the whole reason I moved on from MBF to MBFA, is because I wasn't being challenged enough on the majority of the moves in MBF. and I couldn't start lifting heavier, so I had to move on to MBFA, which has really helped. I've definitely noticed it's harder, more challenging. So even though the weights were not heavy enough in MBF, sometimes they're too heavy in MBFA. So it's good. It works for me. I'll probably do another round of MBFA after this one. And then probably by then, I'm really definitely going to have to really start searching or just end up paying too much money for dumbbells, because you can't make progress if you don't up your weights or you don't challenge yourself more. So that's my issue going into the next couple weeks. But for now, I'm really liking the program. I'm doing, I don't want to say well with it, because I still have to modify some moves, because yes, they are that challenging. And yeah, I'm liking it so far. Today is leg day, so today I start week 2, and then so I finish this week. So by next check-in, I'll be doing week 3, and then that will be at the end of it. It's another 21-day program. Okay, and then when it comes to my walking and or yoga, this is where we have the issue, and this is where I really have to start rethinking my extra activity. So for my walking, I did 3 days last week of walking. One was on Monday, where I got in 10 minutes, and I only went outside for 10 minutes because it was cold. It was freaking cold. And then yesterday and Saturday, so both days on the weekend, when I should not have been outside because it was dangerously cold. I could have gotten a ride to my parents. I had a couple places to go on both days. So my mom is really generous, because I live downtown and it's harder for me to have a vehicle where I live. My mom is very generous to provide me rides if I need to go get groceries or go pick something up or go somewhere. She's very generous with that. Typically I just will take transit if I'm just like going to visit a friend. Not that I am during COVID, but any other time, I mean, if it were non-COVID times. So instead of waiting for her to come pick me up, I decided I was going to walk to my parents' place on both days, and that was not a good idea. It was great because I got in the exercise, but it was cold. Like I said, it was dangerously cold, frostbite within 5 minutes kind of cold, and I shouldn't have done that. I was bundled up warm, but still not warm enough, and it was too much, but I did it. And then the other days, so Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I didn't do any extra workout or activity. I got my daily workout in, but that was it. So this is where I'm just trying to decide if I want to continue with the extra activity, or if I just want to move on from it and not do it. And not to say that I'm not going to actually do extra activity. I still want to when I want to, but I don't know if I want to actually have it in my planner as a daily habit, because I've noticed for the last 1-2 weeks that I haven't been hitting those habits. I haven't been able to check off the little boxes, and I don't want to say it's getting discouraging. It's just, I don't like that. I like being able to check off my boxes. So I'm kind of thinking that I'm going to leave out that habit going forward. And then if I decide to still do a walk or yoga or anything extra, then that's great either way. I just don't think I want to have it as a habit in here. So that's kind of where I'm at with that, just because by the time I do a workout, or like after work, I mean, because typically I'll get my workout done during my lunch break, but if I don't, then by the time it's all said and done, by the time I'm done work, I would have to do extra yoga, make dinner, clean up from dinner, clean up everything else, shower, still get ready for bed, get ready for my next day. Like, it's still a lot to do in the evenings. So doing that extra workout is sometimes a little bit tough and time consuming. So, especially when hockey is on and the Jets are playing, I want to enjoy that game. So, I think going forward, those extra walks and the extra yoga is still going to be extra and something I strive for, but it's not going to be in the habit tracker. And I don't think I'll be reporting on it every day or every check-in going forward. If I happen to get extra workouts done, then I'll let you know. But for the actual habit tracker, I think I'm going to leave that out from now. For my water intake, this is another one that I have really gotten down on. So as you guys know, I drink 4 bottles of these. These are 25 ounces, and I tried to get 100 ounces a day, and I haven't been doing that. So I got my water on Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So Tuesday, Saturday, Sunday, I did not get in the right amount of water. Almost done this. Almost workout time. And I've noticed that my water intake has been going down over the past couple weeks as well. So I really need to step that up and really get in the water that I need. As for sleep, I have been hitting that mark. I've been getting 6.5 hours of sleep nightly. What was my goal? I think it was just 6 hours. But for this past week, I actually got at least 6.5 hours every single night. So that was good. I still need to definitely work on that because even though I'm getting the 6 hours of sleep a night, it's not always necessarily the best sleep. So I still definitely need to be working on my sleep patterns because it's still not quite enough. And then the last item on the tracker is my food, my caloric intake. So I hit every day. I was in a caloric deficit except for Thursday, and let's find out why. Okay, that would be why. So on Thursday, I had a little bit of I don't want to say cheat day. I just had a little bit of cheap snacks. So on Thursday, I had to go to the dollar store, and I ended up picking up chocolate covered cranberries, mini eggs, and raisins. And although raisins are good for you, they're still very high in calories. These ones, thankfully, were not, didn't have any added sugar, but raisins are still high in calories. So I had too many raisins, I had too many chocolate covered cranberries, and the mini eggs, I just got like the little tiny, it was like 170 grams or something like that. No, 170 calories for the pack. So there was probably maybe 10 mini eggs. I can't remember how much it was. But I was having a really bad craving for not just chocolate, but mini eggs in particular. So while I was at the dollar store, they had the little packets of mini eggs. So I got one, and it was like the smallest pack that you can get. It was just like the mini size version of it. And yeah, I had that on Thursday, and it was so good. I don't regret it. But I knew that I had to give into this craving, because if I didn't, I would binge so hard. And unfortunately, that's the personality that I do have, is that if I restrict myself from something, then the first chance I get to eat it, I am going to binge on it. And I mean, if I didn't get these mini eggs on Thursday, I know I would have ordered like the Costco size pack of mini eggs and just ate all of them. So I made sure to just get the smallest that I could, satisfy that little craving that I had, satisfy my sweet tooth, and I was fine. It was good after that. I have not had the craving for mini eggs at all since then. I have had chocolate since then, unfortunately, but I still made sure I was in my deficit for that anyways. But yeah, that's the reason why I did not hit my caloric deficit on Thursday, because not only did I have those snacks, but I also had, other healthy food as well that still made me go over my calories that day. But all of that being said, this has been a long video. I think this is like one of the longest ones that I've had so far. And I just need to finish this and update you guys and go for my workout. Okay, so for the last week, did I gain, did I lose? I did lose 2.2 pounds. So that now puts me at a total of 22.6 pounds lost. So I'm so close to that 25 mark. That has been my goal for February, is to get to 25 pounds. Because I believe it was it last week, you guys? I can't remember. Last week I had lost an even 20. Last week was 20.4 pounds, and that's what I wanted to lose by the end of January. So yeah, and then at the beginning of February, I said I wanted to lose an additional 5 pounds for the month, which would mean that would put me at a total weight loss of 25 pounds by the end of February. That's my goal. It's my cat playing with his toy. Yeah, so that's my goal, and I am, even if we round that up to 23 pounds, I'm 2 pounds away. In 3 weeks, I think I could do it. I think I could get to an even 25 pounds by the end of February. And I don't mean 25 pounds, that's it. By 25 pounds, I mean 25 plus pounds. I should clarify that, sorry. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys this week. I know this one has been a bit of a longer video, so I'm sorry about that. It is what it is. We're gonna have some short ones, we're gonna have some long ones. But I think that's all I got. If you guys have any questions, comments, you guys know what to do. Yeah, that's it. That pre-workout really has not done anything for me. I'm actually tired, and it's not kicking in, so I'm just gonna go knock this workout. I can't even talk. I'm gonna go do my workout, shower, and go to bed. That's what I'm gonna do. Thanks guys for watching. I will see you next week. Next week is, yes, next week, obviously. But I was going to say, I think I'm going to have a grocery haul in before that, because I'm going shopping on the weekend. Yes. Too much rambling. I'm sorry, guys. That's all. Bye.